Austin Kim is with us now at the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. Austin, a heck of a week for you. How are you feeling about things overall?
I'm feeling pretty good. Obviously, the result was really good, but I'm really happy with how I handled myself, how I handled my emotions, how I handled all the adversity. The course is playing really, really tough, but I feel like this week, my team and I were very locked in, and we focused on all the right things, and the result took care of itself.
Sarah?
Coming in the stretch like that with a chance at a major title, had you ever been or ever felt that kind of pressure before?
Uh, there's obviously a lot on the line today, but I was chasing. I think that definitely helps, and it took a lot of pressure off in the moment. The only time that I really felt nervous was when I was hitting my approach onto 18. I really wanted to hit a good shot and give myself a chance. Uh, Overall today, I felt like I handled things really, really well. I stuck to my plan, stuck to my high percentage plays, stuck to my targets, and it all worked out.
I know you've talked about belonging quite a bit. I mean, you gotta think you belong now. I would think.
Yeah, the brain is funny. But yeah, I think it's really cool to have played well on such a hard course like this. And last year, I just really struggled with adjusting and getting my feet wet and learning the ropes, basically. But there's still moments where I feel uncomfortable, still learning. There's a first time for everything. So, uh, I'm just proud of how I handled this week. And of course, more tools in the toolbox, more experience, more notches in the belt. So I know that this week made me a lot better.
Jim?
Impressive bogey-free round.
Thank you.
I know it may not, register with a lot of people, but bogey-free, it's going to mean something to you around here in the fourth round and everything.
Yeah, I've done a lot of talking with my sports psych the past couple of weeks just because coming off Chevron, like I had the worst finish that week after putting myself into contention. I also didn't have a good weekend at the U.S. Open after playing really well Thursday and Friday, and couple of regular events as well. Didn't have good weekends or just had one disappointing round, and I'm pretty disappointed with yesterday too. But I know that I played really well today. Um, I didn't realize that I was bogey free until I made the last putt on the last hole, so that was pretty cool. But again, for a course that was playing this difficult this week, and especially yesterday and today, to have been able to play at even par for the weekend, that's really cool, and I'm very proud of what I did.
Brad?
Your putt on 16 looked good all the way. I wondered
Yeah.
how it looked good. And I wondered if you knew kind of where you stood in the tournament because that might it be where it could have turned.
Yeah, I knew that I was chasing today, so I just kept an eye on the leaderboards all day. Um, yeah, it looked really good up until the last roll, and I just I thought I had it for sure, and to be able to finish at 2 under, I knew that that would give me a chance just because the back nine there are some funky holes, and if you hit it into the rough, like you're trying to chop out and save par. So uh, it was the best putt that I possibly could have hit in the moment. It just didn't go in, and I can't get upset about that. It is what it is.
What would you say about Minji and her game this week? Yeah.
Minji's very steady. I've played with her before once, but she drives the ball really well. Like all around, she's very steady. And uh, ever since she switched to that broomstick, I feel like everybody on tour has been like, "Can I give it a whirl? Can I try?" But yeah, she's a really solid player. She has tons of experience, and uh, for her to have won a major before, that's very key in these moments coming down the stretch.
Austin, to Sarah's question about your comparison of or how you prepared from last year to this year, which of the tools in your toolbox that's been added was the most key to your success? I'm thinking it might be you're talking to your psychologist, or I'm just assuming, but what's the answer to that question?
Yeah, I think so. Again, I watch a lot of men's golf, and I can't remember how long ago it was, but like Victor answered a question about whether golf is more mental or physical. And I think, like he said, it's a very distinct balance. Like, if you don't have the physical skills, no matter how good you are mentally, it won't make up for the lack of physical skills. But last year, when I felt like I struggled quite a lot of it was a bit of mental immaturity, not understanding how things worked, not being able to regulate my emotions, not being able to think clearly on the golf course just because I was so nervous, and a lot of things were going on, new environment, just trying to get acclimated. It's very tough. A rookie year is always very tough, and I think everybody who has gone through it would agree. But I feel like this year I've grown a lot, and mentally already, I feel like I've added a bunch of tools to help myself regulate on the course. Whether I'm nervous or getting angry at a shot that I hit, like, it's so important to be able to regulate yourself and get back to baseline and have that clear head for your next shot, just to try and make it better so that mistakes don't compound. But that was a very long-winded way to answer your question.
Very good.
That I think a lot of the tools that have been added to my toolbox are mental, just being able to handle myself, being able to handle the circumstances, think clearly, and basically just try to control what I can control in the moment.
Thank you.
One last one. I know she was poring over the coverage, but have you talked to August yet? And if you have, what did she say to you?
I think I missed a FaceTime call from her, so I feel bad, but she's been texting me a lot the past couple of days, and I was definitely upset after yesterday's round, so I kind of ranted to her a little bit. But I was really frustrated with how things went yesterday, just because I was hitting it everywhere. And I was telling, not like she really cares or understands in the moment, but I was just telling her what I fixed technically, and she listens so well. And for her to give all the support and advice that I need in the moment, she's amazing, and I love her.
All good? All right. Thank you. Thanks, Austin.